Hi. So I know I have not talked about fingers too much. So today, let's talk about fingers. I'm talking to you about fingers. Anyway, I'm being funny. So anyway, the fingers can be judged by length by taking and measuring your palm first. And then once you have that measurement, keep your fingers just the way they are and put it against your fingers. So you measure your palm and your fingers. My fingers are not as long as my palm. So if my fingers were as long as my palm or longer than my palm, then my fingers would be in the long category. Starting with long-fingered people, they are in the air and the water category. So it makes them emotional. It makes them intelligent, or not that short-fingered people aren't intelligent, but they are more inclined to details. So they want to get into the nitty gritty of the detail part of it. And they want to talk about it. Air is also communication. So they really want to talk about it. And they will analyze. So, and also remember when talking about fingers, it's just one part of the hand. So like I have a fire hand. So I mean, if my fingers are short, but a water hand has a rectangular hand like mine and long fingers. So you can see that it is just a part of the equation. So we are generalizing. If you were just looking at the fingers, these are the equalities associated with those fingers. But when you put them into an equation, it will change the answer. You know what I mean? It'll change the outcome. So, a short-fingered person is going to be less than those things that I just mentioned about the long-fingered person. So we go from, the long-fingered person who has a lot of patience. They're an intellectual. They like to communicate. They like details. The short-fingered person, like myself, would be inclined to be a little bit more impatient, more practical. These are your earth and fire people. So they might even have a shorter fuse for temper. They don't have as much patience, so they don't want to, their attention to detail is not as much as the long-fingered person, so they just want to get it done. That's where the practicality comes in and the earthiness. They just want to dig in, get it done. They're not afraid of getting their hands dirty. Whereas a long-fingered person might be a little bit more meticulous. So these are great things to look at in your partner, and for a person that wants someone who is like them because they don't tolerate differences, you want to look for somebody that has the same length of fingers as you. But if you are somebody that wants to be, that likes diversity, or should I say is open to having someone compliment them, not be just like them, because you might tend to fight more with somebody who's just like you, especially if they are mirroring things that you don't like about yourself. But a person that is opposite will complement those qualities as long as you're accepting. Another thing to look for is the distance that the fingers set apart. From your index finger to your thumb, it's very important. That shows generosity. And you can't force it. You can't force that. That shows generosity. Even more so shows somebody that can be taken advantage of. So if it's more like this, that shows somebody that is very cautious about giving their time to family and friends. The more separate that the fingers are from each other shows somebody that is an independent thinker. The more closed off is the more closed off they are. So just some little neat things to look at in your own hand that will help you recognize in other people's hands. So take a look at yours and let me know what you see. And definitely take a look at your partner's. And that will tell you a lot. If their fingers are different than yours, it says a lot about your own personality and how accepting you are of others. I hope this finds everybody on a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next video. I love you very much.